Hey, how y'all doing today? I'm just about to dive right in, man, and tell y'all what's going down out here in these gaming streets, man. So we all been seeing it. We all been seeing Call of Duty numbers dip, shorty dip. You know what I'm saying? And we all been seeing Battlefield is beating the brakes off Call of Duty when it comes to player base, engagement, numbers, hype. Ain't nobody hyped about Black Ops 7 because we seen Call of Duty woke it up. Oh yeah, they did a number. They are stumping their own studio out. Activision have destroyed Call of Duty with all these woke activists, with all these trash ideas, with all these goofy skins, Beavis and Butthead, Teletubbies. You know what I'm saying? If we want to play Fortnite or Warzone or Battle Royale, something of that nature, right? That's what we would jump on. We would jump on a Fortnite or Warzone. Don't bring it to your multiplayer gameplay. Like, it takes the fun, the seriousness, and it's a distraction to see a dragon lady running around the screen, anime cartoon characters. It looks goofy. It looks really goofy and out of order. It just it takes the seriousness out of a boots on the ground military shooter running and gunning, blowing things up. Now over here on your right to Battlefield is giving the fans seem like everything they want. They are bringing that old gameplay back, the early 2000s. You know, that gameplay we have been begging. I have been sitting back watching people complain about Call of Duty for a long time, you know, and now when they walk things back, it's only because they see their player base is falling off like flies. Like, I mean, it's dipping. It's bad over there in the Call of Duty world right now. Oh yeah, I mean, that studio is crashing and burning. They shot themselves in the foot when they hired all of these woke activists to come in there and just destroy their game and bring their own ideology. And oh yeah, this needs to be in the game. Teletubbies, Ninja Turtles, you know, Beavis and Butthead. Next you're gonna see SpongeBob, Mickey Mouse running around. It's like, bro, this ain't Fortnite. You know, if we, like I said before, first of all, if they wanted to do something constructive, right? If they just really wanted to do something to help the game, you should have left all of that goofiness, skins, and just destroying the game, taking the seriousness out of the game. You should have put that in Warzone. Warzone should have been third person, first person. You should have been able, because you're competing with Fortnite. So all of that energy that you're trying to mix up in the multiplayer gameplay to make it feel different, even Omni movement, you have completely took and distracted us. You distracted us from the actual gameplay when you're putting all these skins in there, when you're putting skill-based matchmaking in the game. So when we're popping off and you go like 30-5, by the time you hit the next match, you finna get dug out. So you already know, you like, oh man, this ain't finna go good. This ain't finna go good. The next match, you already know the bot that's inside of Call of Duty already thinks you're a cheater. So now they're gonna put you in other matches, from what I'm hearing, to see if you're cheating. I'm like, what? Who is developing this game? Just take skill-based match. That will sum it all up. Or make a match that takes skill-based match. Make like an unranked match or something, like a ranked match or whatever. Make a ranked match with no non-skill-based matchmaking in it. But then they feel like people will be ranking up fast because you're gonna have newbies get in there and they're gonna get, you know, blew out the water. So they don't want to run them away. That's to protect the newbies, because they feel like they're a juggernaut in the game. But I would like to say Battlefield is doing a real good job with having Call of Duty on their toes right now, because they actually caught their attention, because they seen all the beta numbers. They seen how, you know, 2042, the old Battlefield numbers are going up, and it's competing with Call of Duty numbers on Steam, and it's ridiculous for an old game like that. It's fun, it's futuristic, but at the same time, they didn't put all those goofy skins in there that everybody's complaining about. Now they're saying they're not going to do carryover on Call of Duty. Okay, yippee-ki-yay. Yippee-ki-yay. But are you gonna take stuff back? Like the playlist, I have a problem with Call of Duty doing that. Just leave the playlist on there. Why do you keep having to switch up the playlist to make the game feel like you're refreshing the game and giving us something new? You're giving us something, you're taking it away. You're giving us something, you're taking it away. That's why people be saying maps and features in the game. I do not like that. Why do they? This the most annoying thing, and that's why you about to get the brakes beat off you when Battlefield 6 come, because y'all do the most annoying things. Like, why are you doing little annoying nagging things in the game like that? I even heard back in the day they took away red dots or something like that on the mini map, I think. Then they brought it back. Then they take it away. Then they're doing footsteps. You know, people was complaining about the footsteps are too loud or they're not loud. I don't know. It's just so much. They cannot get Call of Duty right. Can't get right, boss. You got a list of things you can be working on, fixing the game to make the game better and give the player base a better experience, and you're worrying about goofy skins that you can add in the game, woke activists that you need to hire that can come woke the game up. That's all it's about, bro. You see it all day long. We seen it when they had woke bullets in one of the Call of Duties. I was like, why would this even need to be in the game? Pushing identity politics. Like, this is what is destroying gaming now. And then when you try to get them out the door, now they want a lawsuit. They want to say we want equality, we want equal rights, and all this other bull crap. That don't got this stuff. Don't have politics. Should not be in gaming. Trying to copy another game like Fortnite should not be in Call of Duty. You are paying these people top dollar. You are milking your fan base with these battle passes, skins, all this other bull crap that you're adding in the game. Black Sale and all this other is all. It don't. Some of this stuff look demonic and evil and wicked. It don't have nothing to do with military base shooting. You have being that you're creatively bankrupt. That's what you are. Like, I keep hearing that word there. That is a very catchy word, and it describes some of these studios, how lazy they have gotten. They are trying to get to the bag. Like, these ain't even passion projects anymore. They're treating this like a regular 9-to-5, like a paycheck to paycheck type of job. Nothing wrong with that, but that's what they're treating like. I'm working at McDonald's. I'm just here just to get the check, just to get the bag. If your order is messed up, you don't got no sauce on your Big Mac, so what? Go to the third window. That's how they are treating us. These are not passion projects in the game, and these AAA games have become so lazy. And I even seen some podcasts like, well, I don't like to call them lazy. Look what Battlefield have went back to the drawing board. They told us, they say, hey man, listen, Battlefield 6, we're getting back to the good old days. We're going back to the golden age, running and gunning, blowing up things, exploding. And that's what Modern Warfare 4 or whatever come out. That's what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to just wipe their slate clean when it comes to Black Ops. Just make Black Ops disappear already. I think they even went bi-yearly. I think they even skipped a year of making Call of Duty or something like that. And they still came out with this trash. What were they doing? We want to meet the person, the CEO. What were they doing? Was there an argument, a battle? Were they going through like different management swaps? Nobody didn't know the direction, the art director or the developers. What happened to where we got to worry about politics or competing with Fortnite to destroy your game, your franchise, and just dilute it? It just watered down. It's so watered down. It's so disgusting. Battlefield is over here cooking up gourmet, nice steaks and shrimp on the grill, smelling all good and scrumptious dilly-umpsies. And then you look over here to the left to Call of Duty. It's nasty, disgusting. Nobody don't even know the recipe. They don't even have a recipe book. They're just throwing anything in the pot, throwing anything at the wall, hoping that it stick. And it's just like, you ain't giving us the experience that we want, man. Do you see these maps that's coming out on Battlefield? Battlefield is over there about to stomp Call of Duty out. They're about to stomp them out, man. I'm sorry. I mean, they won me over. Only thing that have Call of Duty hanging on is Warzone. I'm not even really interested in nothing on Black Ops itself. What is Stakeout? Is it Stakeout in Nuketown? All the maps is garbage, hot garbage. I knew this was a mistake. They should have pushed this before they released that Call of Duty. They didn't have enough maps. they refuse to put the old great maps on there from the past. They don't want to put those maps on there because they want to push their agenda. They want you to fall in love with these weirdo maps that they done created, that these woke activists done created, because that's what it is. Because anytime something don't make sense in the game is woke. Period. Because it's not what we are used to. It's like you're trying to go in a different direction. You're trying to force that on us. Anything somebody is trying to force on us is woke, because it don't make any sense. It makes zero sense. Like, what the hell is this? These maps trash, hot trash, garbage. They only got a handful of them that you really want to play, and they keep recommending the garbage maps to you. Over here on the right, Battlefield is about to stomp Call of Duty out, man. Like, I don't care about the numbers anymore. What is just a gaming experience, what we're talking about. You have a lot of dodo birds, a lot of content creators. Oh, yeah, but the casuals are still going to buy Call of Duty. A lot of people aren't into gaming news and fanboying and all this, that, and the third. Man, listen. Battlefield is about to stomp Call of Duty out with the experience. The gameplay is what we're talking about. They're going back to the good old days. And if they can win majority of the crowd attention, it's going to ruffle some feathers over there at Activision. That's what we want. We're not talking about if it's going to blow Call of Duty numbers out of the water. It's the top seller. We talking about they need good competition. And I'm hearing that Battlefield is about to have a Warzone or a Battle Royale mode as well, like a Fortnite. If they can hit, if that becomes a hit, Warzone is gonna have a problem. I'm seeing Battlefield. If Battlefield continue to give us the old school Battlefield with the modern warfare gunplay and feeling that everybody's saying that's coming back. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm just looking at all the maps and how just total chaos and running and gunning and explosions and everything blowing up. Battlefield looks like it's about to be that deal. And you got this hot trash Call of Duty over here doing Omni movement with a bunch of trash Beavis and Butthead anime skins running around looking like Mickey Mouse World, Disney World. It's just a different experience. It's like Call of Duty is Fortnite. You know what I'm saying? And Battlefield is trying to give us that old school retro game. I'm talking about they're bringing back the golden age of gaming. I mean, what we've been missing for years. And now the studio came back and said, hey man, DICE or whatever, they say, hey, listen, we're going back to those good old days. We don't even want to compete with Call of Duty because they're on a whole nother level over there with those woke activists. You know what I'm saying? They are on something different right now, man, that we ain't even on right now. They in their own world. They ain't even listening to the fan base until the numbers came out, to those Steam numbers, to the charts have dropped, and everybody looked at the numbers. Hey, wait, Activision, some of the CEOs, they finally came back off vacation off their yacht, and they came back to the studio and they went to looking at the numbers like, hey, whoa, wait a minute, man, what happened? Well, you told us a few years ago we should go woke. Don't you know you go broke? Like, oh, wait. Now walk it back. Let's do what Battlefield is doing. Now let's go back to those days. No, don't do carryover. He had to get off his yacht. The CEO at Activision, Microsoft, they finally got off their high horse and they came back to when they had to come check in, they had to go over a benchmark, how stocks and shares is doing and how the game is doing. Is it still reaching the top charts? Let's see what the competitors are doing that we know we don't want to do. That we're waiting to go back to all this woke trash if another, administration get in office. We want to go woke, but we can't. So it's eating them up and it's eating them up inside. They want to trash the game up to push their little agendas, but the fact that they can't do it, they had to scratch their head. They're scratching their heads and they're like, man, wait a minute. Battlefield numbers are crushing it right now. Yeah, we're gonna have the casual gamers, but if the diehard gamers convinced, because word of mouth is powerful when it comes to gaming, and they know that. So if they're scratching their head, just get off their planes and their yachts and their $1 million boats and, you know, a trip from Dubai, came back in the office, Activision CEOs and everybody's at the board meeting. What are we gonna do? Everybody panicking, running around like a chicken head cut off. Some of them sitting at the table, the ones that's like kind of shaking their head, scratching their head. Well, I still want to go woke. And everybody like, shut up, you idiotic jackass. Can't you see the company's about to crash and burn right now? And you talking about something, you's over here talking stupid and ignorant. Yeah, that's right, I said ignorant. When you got Battlefield over here about to crush it and actually give the fans what they want, but you still talking stupid and woke. How dumb you sound. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. You got people that's on their high horse. Just because they're millionaires, billionaires, and trillionaires don't mean that they always make the best decisions. And now that they're mad that they got to walk all that hot garbage anime back, they can't do carryover. Do you really think Activision wanted to do that? Do you really think Call of Duty, the people that work at the Treyarch or whoever, do you think the people that they hired, these woke activists that they hired, do you really think they wanted to walk that back? And now we got to send a big thank you and a shout out to Battlefield for putting Call of Duty in their place. It took a big franchise like that because nobody else really can do it because Fortnite has such a big impact. Apex, Destiny, you know, the Halo, the cash grabbing, money cow, you know, games of a service, everything. Everybody want that Fortnite money. And being that, you know, we are in the time that's all it's about is battle royale, you know, games of a service, live service games and competing. It got to be Warzone, Fortnite, Apex. They want that, you know, type of money to keep coming in and generate. But in the midst of all that greed, they forgot to listen to the fans at the bottom. The fans like, hey, we are the consumers. What are you doing? Wait. So now we got to boycott and we got to go on strike. Boycott, go on strike. You don't want this trash. You know, you answer back by not supporting it and buying it. That is truly boycotting. When you say, okay, we tired of this woke trash that you went out and hired all these woke activists that do not listen to the fans. They only bring their own theory, their own whatever they thinking in their sick demonic brains. That's what they want to put in the game. If I can't see myself in the game, I don't want to play it. If I can't put my weight in there, if I can't put my face, my hair, my makeup, if I can't do it, I don't want. If I can't put my anime in there, if I can't do this, then I don't want to work on the game. You hired me for this. Equality. You done destroyed $1 billion franchise off of equality. This is all this over woke hot trash garbage that they decide to push on us, these agendas. And now you got Battlefield over here to the right. It's cooking. Oh, it's smelling good. Scrumptious delicious. I mean, just the gameplay smells good. The graphics look good. The game is gourmet. I mean, what else could you ask for, man? I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, like, if Battlefield nail it, they will put, you know, the nail in the coffin for Call of Duty. If they can nail this game and go back to the good old days, because we know Activision don't listen to their fans already. They clearly made that clear. We don't care what you think. We gonna take your franchise that you grew to like over all these years, from the 360 days, you know, to now. What made Call of Duty a banger, they want to take that hype from those good old days, from the 360 and what the PS3 days, you know, fast forward to now, and just drop all kind of dookie stains all over the franchise. I mean, woke it up. I mean, they ain't doing nothing the fans ask for. And then you got Battlefield over here like, man, listen, we going back to those good old days, bro. Yeah, we got to get back to those good old days. And I'm nailing this home because it's like, we got to hit a home run with Battlefield in order to get Call of Duty to look over and say, man, Is there anybody at Activision got a brain? If I only had a brain. Is anybody over there willing and able to listen to the fan base? Can you just find one person that say, hey man, listen, I'm standing on business even if it costs me my job. We need to do what they're doing over there at Battlefield 6. These maps, the gameplay, the experience. People are bragging about the beta. They like, man, this beta is on fire. I can't wait this game. They don't even want to play Black Ops 6. It feels disgusting to even play. I don't even want to play Black Ops 6. No, I'm so over that game. I'm going back to the old Call of Duties. I'm on Warzone and MW3. I like Modern Warfare. Black Ops is, I completely wrote that game. I don't want to be no part of Black Ops franchise no more. That's how trash it is. I can care. It maybe be some days I may go back to it. I don't know. I think I'm done with Black Ops 6. If 7 come out anything like that, bro, which is we know it's going to, because it's like they're on the contract. Like, they have signed on the dotted line. It say woke contract. Anything woke activists want to push, they're allowed to do it. And then whenever we get enough complaints coming in, red flags coming in, we gotta walk it back. Like, hey, wait, 20 million people complain today. Okay, now we might have to walk some stuff back. We got 20 million people say they finna go over there on Battlefield 6. 30 million people. Okay, yeah, we gotta walk something back. They say they all finna boycott again. They got, you imagine how many threatening letters Activision get that people are gonna stop playing the game on the daily. Like, think about the letters that coming in the mail that Activision get. The CEO, he can't even read it all. He got his supervisors there. Man, what that letter say? I'm boycotting. I'm not coming back to BO6 until you straighten up. You stop skill-based matchmaking. Stop making these woke trash anime skins that we don't want. Fire all the woke activists that is in your company, or I'm not coming back. Period. ... You stupid, dumb jackasses. You ruin the game. You ruin the classic. ... Fire whoever you hire to woke and trash your game up. ... Oh yeah. P.S. I'm going to Battlefield 6 until you clean up your act. ... Imagine the hate mail they get. They do not like Call of Duty no more, man. And it's just all fun. It's all, for me, it's all fun and games. I'm just having fun with it because we like Call of Duty. We just don't like the direction that they chose to go in. ... Y'all burnt down a perfectly fine franchise over greed, over money, man. You did it, and then you want to look at us like, whoa, now we sorry. Really, it's gonna take another 2-3 games before you win back people trust, because we already know you're waiting for another administration to get in there so that you can sign on the dotted line to bring these woke. Because once you open the cage to these woke activists, these monsters, and you let the gate open, they're gonna destroy everything they touch because they don't listen. They're hard-headed, stubborn, stuck in their ways. They're wicked, and they believe in things we don't believe in. So when you trying to force that in there for BlackRock, Vanguard, or whoever paying you off for these movements and then push these agendas and these groups, and you're putting this into your game, we don't like it. We say it loud. We don't like it, Cletus. You know what I'm saying? We don't want it. But yeah, and still they look at us like we stupid, like we dumb, like we ain't gonna catch this woke trash that's in the game. They looking at us like, man, you sure are they gonna notice it? Yeah, it's noticeable when you see anime, when you see Beavis and Stank Butthead running around anime on a military shooter game. That's highly noticeable. When you see unicorns farting, Ninja Turtles, Master Splinter. It just got too goofy. I just can't stand to watch it. I'm just going back to the good old days, man. I'm finna go back to retro gaming, man. Like, for real. Like, if the game ain't old, got an old school classic feeling to it, Man, they just, oh man, how did they get there? Like, you ain't have nobody at the top, another CEO that knew gaming. Like, are y'all just hiring people, throwing everything at the wall that hoping to stick? And Battlefield over here, Dice, man, we you know what I'm saying? Big shout out to y'all, man, for bringing back real gaming. That's what we got to start back. We got to start a movement. Bring back real gaming. Like, bring back the old school gaming. Like, this some garbage, man. We need more masculine people, because all these people done been emasculated in these studios. They soft as cotton, bro. They can't even speak up for themselves. They ain't got no backbone, bro. And being that you have masculine men like me that ain't scared to call out this woke trash, like that's see, I only believe in being real. I'm old school. I got old school in my blood. So this don't, like, once I don't agree with something, I'm just gonna bounce just like everybody else. That's real. Fake, weak people, feminine people, they gonna sit there, well, let's give them a try. You know what? Fired. Fired. Everybody give them their walking papers. You done burnt down a winning recipe. Like, you had the recipe, right? You had the recipe. And then somebody threw it in the blender. They threw it in the trash and say, you know what? I have a new recipe that I think will work. They ain't say it was gonna work. They ain't went somewhere else and tried it out to see if people like it. They just thought of something idiotic, you know what I'm saying, script, and say, hey, listen, I'm gonna post this on the wall, okay? And I'm gonna go to a couple trips. I gotta go to Dubai, you know, South America, you know, go to Cancun. By the time I come back, make sure this is on everybody's desk and this is the new direction, that we're going in. Okay, see you when I see you. That's how the conversation probably went at Activision. But man, I'm gonna leave it right there, man. It's like I said before, man, it's all fun, man. Let's just get back to real gaming, old school gaming, and get past this trash, man. So I'm out. Peace.